Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? Are we ready for a wonderful stream? Hello, my name is Crow, and today is going to be a beautiful day. Artbert, darn it! I wrote Albert. Stop retweeting the tweet. I'm deleting it. Don't be an idiot. You're talented. You're handsome. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous, Crow. Where'd you go? No! You son of a bitch. He's the ultimate shield, the ultimate protector, and it's just so beautiful. Woo! Let's go! My money is don't aim it at people. Oh no, it's teleport! I thought I was gonna shoot somebody! No!
Wow!
Woo! Not what I expected! I'm so happy but terrified. Oh no. Nope.
Wow!
Woo! Let's go! Let's do it! We're calling him Albert! I hate being manipulated. I hate being used. I hate being toyed with. I hate being messed with. And now I just want to shove my greatsword through his ass, out his mouth, until he fucking dies. Now I'm feeling like a true Dark Knight. Do you wonder why I picked this class? How do I like Chris Durham's night music? Man, that... Wow, that's way better. Holy crap. Floor tank is not happening, chat. That's a weird AoE path. Bravo! I wasn't paying attention! I was just saying no floor tank. I'm not gonna die. I refuse to die here. Because that horse and those horses, and that's where I'm gonna stay. And everything is perfectly fine. I hate the way my character's being spoken to. I hate their snooty looking down on you bullshit. No, don't not. Fuck this guy. The more he speaks, the more I can't stand his face. When do I get to stab him with my giant stick? Oh, hello. Get fucked.
Wow!
Hi, Magnite. Hi. Oh, did you fall? Did you die? Oh, I'm so sorry, little son. If you dare speak a word of me calling Artbert Albert, I will kill each and every single one of you. I will find you and destroy you. Sup? Where is it? Yep. That's good. Yeah, that's all I want. Right there. That's the jam. Sup, chat? Hi. Hello. Ready to rock? That goes by. That's there. That can close. You guys having a good day today? Hope so. Oh, go away. Don't need you right now. All right. That's there. This goes over here. That. Sup. Am I? I'm alright. Am I ready to suffer? Sure. I'm fine with that. Nothing wrong with suffering. Sometimes you suffer a lot. Build this up. Boom. Perfect. Hope I'm having a good day. Yeah. I'm right. I will suffer. We'll see. We will see. Hopefully the suffering's not too bad. Hopefully it's pretty good suffering. Actually, you know what? Just turn this off. Switch. Game audio is good. The best suffering? Yeah. Is it garbage? Yeah, it's garbage. Cut that up later. Almost ready, chat. Almost ready. Almost ready. That's garbage. Sorry, I'm trying to get all this done. No! No, you're not starting. You stop that. It's funny, I picked up the, picked up his tablet, and after using it for a little while, it's like, it's good, but I think I would have rather an iPad. Or writing a mouse. You know what I mean? Mouse swapped? Yeah, no. Wrong mouse. Currently using the wrong. There we go. That should be the correct mouse. It's good to go. Headphones are right there. This is garbage. This can go. This is for the tablets. I'll tie you up for now. Like yesterday? Good. Good. Ready to put out a video opinion about finishing Endwalker 83? Nope. I'm good. I'll do that another day. Another day. No! Stop cutting to the cut. You know what? I will stop you from cutting the cutscene. I'm gonna do this. And when I do all of this, you will no longer be cutting to a cutscene. Game lets me in. Ha! Try cutting to a cutscene now. No suffering. It's nothing but sunshine and rainbows from here on. Cool. Good. I like sunshine and rainbows. Sunshine and rainbows sound fantastic. Running a little behind today, chat. Trying to get everything done. And the condition of my desk is pissing me off. You ever get like, you okay today? Alright. Not bad. Let's not worry about that. Why are you not? Oh, that's why I ended. Okay. This pulls through and then goes into here. There we go. That's how you hold that together. Cool beans. Cool beans. You can stay there. You can stay there. You can close. I don't need you. Currently, this. I'll go over here. I gotta wipe my desk. 5 levels of hugging MSQ? Ha! These are quasi. This can go over here too. It's actually my wife's old iPad. We're thinking about selling it. But if I can use the pen on it instead of that tablet, I might just sell the tablet. We will see. I say as I stare at my desk, probably sewing pieces. When things aren't going my way, what are you listening to right now? What's this sound like? That's fine. When things don't go my way, when things are frustrating, when things stress me out, when things are annoying, I look to control what I can control. It works for me. So for example, my desk right now. My desk is bugging me because some things are out of control, and since some things are out of control, instead, I will control what I can. I will clean what I can, and I will address what I can. And trying not to like try not to talk about it. I don't want it. You guys don't need to hear my issues. You don't need to hear my problems. That's not what you're here for, right? You didn't come here for that. You came here to watch me go through 14, which I will do. Which we're going to do today. That's the plan. So let's get to that. Let's get to that, shall we? This is clear enough. Allons-y. Allez means to go. Okay, get in now, please. There. Good to go. I love that glow bug rig behind you. Yeah, she's a beaut. She's a good machine. She's put in a ton of work. I've worked this beast hard. Really, really hard. Desk is covered in an assortment of 8-bit computers? Huh. Neat. That's cool. Where we last left our hero. Chat. And Moon Tea, you look so cool. What's up, Moon Tea? You look good. Came here for me? Cool, thanks. I don't want to talk about it. What has happened there? Our radiant host has eliminated the immediate threat to the city. Though it pains me to know, these beasts were once my own people. There is no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever is yet to come. I'll take the money, thanks. That's all I need. Sky's on fire? It's only a little bit. It's mostly lightning. We now enter Avanaspati, the party of NPC avatars. Wasn't that the dungeon I just did? What's up, Shakai? Blasphemy Unmasked. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduta for the time being. There, I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we should carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups. We might cover more ground. Eorzea and I will see the Pax's path. Thank Renish Chola, pray make for Dharma. I leave Artha to Raha and you Krojak. Oh, can I trade Eorzea for Raha? That'd be great. That would be sick. Big trade. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we've completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduta. Sounds wrong, but I guess it's right. And we might share what we've learned with the satrap. Cool. Big downgrade? I agree. Why did I vibrate? I vibrate for no reason. Alright, Raha, guess you're with me. Shall we off then? Artha is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forge many of our warding scales. That seems as good a place as any to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadi, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our queries. Cool, so this should be a mini Duta, or a minor Duta. How many days we got left? 6. Judging by the alignment of the moon and the stars, 6 days until the coming of Mini Duta. That's not what I want to do. But I can't mount here. That's awkward. Where am I going? This way? Cool beans. He's gonna talk to me, isn't he? He absolutely is. I'm more interested in the purported Mesoduta. Magnum Duta. I want attuned here? Have I attuned here? According to the message board, the threat has been temporarily conveniently disabled. Convenient. How flippin' convenient, chat, that it's disabled. Any right shards? Yeah, I'll get there. Not too concerned about it. It's mostly a pain in the butt. If they're nearby, I'll grab it. It's a cool statue. Like you more? Oh, you more. Nuhadin. I remember those red eyes. You were with those scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? Oh, Raha's got red eyes, that's right. I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We were assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Do you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balshan Bazaar. In the next instant, a monstrous beast poked his head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we now know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar. It's gonna have me run around the whole darn town. It's literally like the one quest in Yulmar. They had you running around. Your character also has red eyes? That's awkward. That's like super awkward. Well, you're so tiny. You're so small. Oh, there's blue. What's up, blue? Am I supposed to go here? Oh, that's just extra talking. Gotcha. Forgive me, but my shop's closed till further notice. Needless to say, we've more pressing concern these days. We've come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Yay! Running around town. West side of the bazaar. So over here? I'm assuming around the corner, chat. That's my biggest guess. Nice outfit. The dragon. Dragons are sick. Yeah, guessing this guy. Is something the matter? If you are lost, perhaps I can be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We're not lost. We already need information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around, and there was a fiend. Its massive body bursting through the entryway with the force of a tidal wave. And then it was gone, as quickly as it came. Guess let's keep going this way. Sisters, have mercy. What is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First, I heard the screams, then a horde of ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Merid, throwing people about like ragdolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same, but the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder. More voices in the throng. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible, too, has survived mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you're able. I suspect that is most we can expect the people here to tell us. I suspect. I think it best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. Nice outfit. Where to now? Oh, just literally came that way. Sprint, please, Kay, thanks. Yeah, nothing fun has happened yet. I'm supposed to go here to Tataraha. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. They tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetheryte Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in that Mayhain can surely tell us more. Cool. Yeah, watch the spoilers, chat. Yeah, I'll grab it. I'm right here. Grab as well. Allons-y. Allez. Don't say it's spoilery, else he knows it's spoilery. Clever, fearful Hyor. Going after that enormous beast, are you? I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for a worse. Next thing I know, the leader, suppose he was, buries his head in his hands. The black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast. Thank you. Massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends start shrieking, and then the black mist comes again, until the change takes them too. Stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Milleen, the barmaid, chatting with them though. She might know something. Even after repairing all that damage, it'd take a while for business to pick up again. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Mayreed poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws at me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Marie, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn. I'm certain of it. The windows were here offer a clear view of the sky. I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Neat. I wonder why that's relevant. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Mareed's what? Welcome to Mareed's Mayhane. What can we get you? We have come not for libations, but rather information. You are Malil. We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that at first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kalzal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnarian specialties. It's an island just off the south coast of Ilzabard and home to the city-state of Razahan. Yeah, okay. Cool. Where have I heard that name before? It's through him we met Matsia. Yes, the names ring a bell. But didn't you meet them both on your first trip to Thavnir? If I recall, Kalzal ran a trading operation in Bied Lamad. And it was there that you made Matsia's quaint. I believe Matsia is the elephant. Yes, that is the same Kalzal, no doubt. A rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Met at the harbor? Okay. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium indeed. Calzal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting as far as I could hear. Yet as they discussed matters further, Calzal's tone grew grave and grim. It was then. The busy aura? Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Calzal in particular? Anything at all? Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Calzal lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Convenient. Perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it will help. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Amidst the apocalypse. Calzal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Calzal lived there since childhood and is known throughout the neighborhood. Why are we spending time? I mean, he was the first to transform, so maybe? I'll write down some directions. Thanks. Can I promise that you'll find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it's a start. Raha sure loves to follow me around. Okay, so up here, then across. Okay, that makes sense. Patient 0? Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. I thought that was Alfie for a second. I think it's a player. Yeah, it's a player. Just the blue and white kind of took me for a loop. My brain thought it was Alfie for a quick second. I was super confused. No, Raha, I do not feel like talking to you right this second. Those little blue circles can be done another time. Yeah, this way to hang a laugh and go across the bridge. That's the way to do it. This way? No, up one. Gotcha. Also, just want to say thank you guys for being here. For everyone who's here today, thank you very much. Up here? I feel like I cracked my back 37 times there. Only available during the quest? Yeah, that's fine. Raha sucks. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about the Calzal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Didn't I just come here? And now you're sending me away? This way? Okay. Got it. If I really, really, really want to know what those blue circles say, I can go onto YouTube and find out, or I can do NG+. Ultimately, it's probably not a huge deal. Why am I here? In here? Yeah, no, there's one. Could you come back another time? I just woke up. I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. You and me both. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kalzal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kalzal? Hi, I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from Reveda Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinabaha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. All of this just seems so superfluous and extra and pointless. Jinabaha at the Ruveda Fibers. Make a point to visit him after he's spoken with the other locals. This is feeling quasi like filler EXP quest content. In here? I want to guess in here. Well, considering Shikai's in here, the answer is yes. Hi. Kalzal, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easily as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really. What with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then, at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kalzal sitting on a bench, his head hung low, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of. Other than the troubles with his consortium, he was the same old Kalzal, cordial and honest like always. These questions you were asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre goings-on. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. Stay close to Shikai. He knows what he's doing. Jeez. That's a walk. Yeah, this part of the story could easily be cut out. All of this could have been... The answer to the question we're seeking right now could have been explained in one cutscene. I do not believe this adds anything to the story. Do not believe this adds anything to the context. I don't think there's any value in this right now, to be honest. Can't head me off if I catch up to you, Shikai. No, it couldn't? Cool. We'll see if you're wrong. We will see if I'm wrong. whatever information I gather moving forward in this particular portion of quest, I'm still insisting all of it could have been simply told within one cutscene. And me walking around town is serving not a whole lot of purpose other than to waste my time. That's what I think right now. We'll see. Ah, hurry. And hurry, I say. There's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you're in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. And you can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, those textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. Do I have to say anything right now? No? Okay, good. This way? Yeah. This area is for employees only. Out, out. Hi, hired muscle. Here to carry your shit. What's that? You come to help. Oh, praise be to... What's that? Nah, you know what? Not gonna look that name up. Just in case. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses. I'd like you to carry the small crate to that one by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for that one. And that massive crate there goes to that place by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Come to the right place. Thank you for your aid. You're welcome. Here's the problem. I wasn't in a great mood to start this stream. And you combine that with very, very, very lackluster content. And right now, I'm just getting mad. But is it really the fault of the game? Probably not. It's probably like 20% the game's fault and 80% my fault for being the way I am right now. So, like, part of me wants to be really critical of what I'm going through right now, but the other part of me is watching that part going, are you really critical about this? Or are you just kind of grumpy, and that makes you more grumpy than normal? And it's probably 80% that. I'm going to be real. So that's why I'm not really talking a whole lot. Because my instinct is to tear this apart. But I think that instinct is a little overblown. It's a little overblown, let's be real. Let's be real. Grumpy. Oh god, I'm slowing down. Though lifting giant box overhead, kind of cool. Big old shoulder press. Take this damn crate. Props to feeling human? Fuck that. Feeling human's stupid. If I didn't have this stream scheduled already, I wouldn't have streamed today because I'm not in the right mindset for it. But I'm like, it's scheduled. Maybe the story will cheer me up. And then the story doesn't cheer me up. The story puts me here carrying boxes around. Walking through town, talking to random ass people. Even if I was, okay, let's be fucking real. Even if I was in a great mood to start today, this whole sequence of quests from the moment I started streaming to now, it's just been completely superfluous. The whole bloody fucking thing could have been cut out and nothing would have been lost in the story. Nothing. And any necessary little tiny tidbits information in the questing up until now could have been slipped into the next cutscene, and it would have been fine. Totally fine. I don't care what's about to happen next. I feel like I just wasted like a half an hour of my time, let's be real. Done as I've asked? Yeah. Sure have. I'm your mule. If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us a great favor. You're welcome. You're welcome. How so? Did you just ask me how so towards my feeling that my entire time has been wasted for the past half hour walking around this city, asking random ass questions of a bunch of useless information that could have been slipped into a single cutscene? Are you serious right now? You serious? One dude turned before the rest. You could have informed me. Dude turned before everyone else. This dude named Blah turned before everyone else. You could have told me that in a single solitary cutscene or a single solitary block of text and not have me walk around the whole fucking town this whole goddamn time to figure that out. That's what I'm trying to say here. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to these fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. I hear that. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. You didn't mind at all? It's fine. There's boring parts and expansions, like, Shadowbringers. Every fucking second in the one part of the map with the goddamn trolley, like grated my gears, like just made me want to like throw the game out the window. What am I doing in this stupid zone with this stupid trolley? What's the goddamn point of this stupid trolley thing? Pointless. Right? You could have cut like 3/4 of that. You could have cut 9/10 of that trolley garbage out of the game, and it would have improved Shadowbringers. Right now, this tiny little last half hour, you could cut this out of the game, and it would have improved an already excellent expansion. That's all I'm trying to say here. Nope, you're objectively wrong. You're objectively wrong. We looked at the burning skies in confusion. And then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror. In the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. Yep, remove the trolley. Remove it. I'm objectively wrong? No, you, chat, those of you who disagree with me, you're objectively wrong. You're objectively wrong. There's no way the past 30 minutes have had any actual value, and there's no way that 9/10 of that trolley bit had any actual value. I'm kind of wrong? Cool. Absolutely disagree with you. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. You're just wrong. This is padding. This is filler. This could have been cut. Everything up until now. We'll see how this goes. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic. And then what? He too transformed. There was something you wanted to ask. Indeed, you knew the merchant Kalzal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kalzal, I know him well. We'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer and had him turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. I tried to put on a brave face when I told the news, but his dejection and despair was plain as day. Interesting. He said he discussed it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. This seems really irrelevant. This little tidbit here seems really important. Yeah, see, Raha's all over it. Raha is all over it. Raha's got it. Charlie gave us insight of the nature of the Talos, which we needed later, but it was way drawn out and forgettable characters. Yeah, you could have informed us of the Talos in 9/10 or 1/10 the time. Right? Adrenaline junkies are sad to see. Get fucked. You think it's about adrenaline? Come on. Use your brain. Use your brain. The filler quest, to me, is a way for the players to kind of relax before the next oh shit moment. Yes. Shorten them. You can have varying levels of every oh shit moment doesn't need to be 100. They can be 60, 80, 40. But sitting here at 0 for a half an hour is just completely unacceptable. 40 minutes. 40 minutes of 0. Completely unacceptable. Except here now we're starting to get a little bit of interesting information. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the other. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, but as well as those that witnessed it all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kalzal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Which could be quite the chain reaction. Quite the chain reaction. In the future. That's very fascinating. Could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Is that capability... So, the problem is, before this time, people have felt despair and depression and all these horrible emotions before. So it's got to be a combination. It's got to be the very powerful negative feelings combined with something to enable this triggering that is probably within all people. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Think about what you learned from Zodiac. What was that? I'm sorry. I missed a bunch of chat. That's got to be in context to something else. I have no idea. I'm going to scroll up a bit. Helping to humanize people? Not that important. The people are plenty humanized. They've been plenty humanized over the course of this entire expansion. Over the course of this entire game's history since the Realm was born. I don't think we need additional humanization. Consider banana. Tasty. Phallic. Yellow. Make great bread. Not sure why phallic was my second thought, but it was. Beyond the depths of despair. Oh, no. You're right. I understand that Zodiac was there to stop the Final Days. Zodiac's gone, Final Days occurs. What I'm trying to figure out is you have these powerful emotions of despair triggering the change. What is the additional ingredient in that equation to cause the change to occur? It's not just despair. But Zodiac around, despair wasn't enough to trigger people to change. What was Zodiac holding back? What was Zodiac solving? What part of the equation am I still missing? Is pretty much what I'm trying to get to. I understand Zodiac. I understand his purpose. But something is causing the Final Days. Or did trigger it? Did cause it? Is it irreversible now? Do we know? Probably not yet. Can it be reversed? Is it ongoing? Can it be stopped? My friend must take her leave, but remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Obviously, don't answer my questions, chat. If you answer my questions, I slap you. Like, come on. I'm just asking for my own goddamn brain's purposes. Explain what the Watcher of the Moon in sorts. That's all I can hint. No, the Watcher never gave me any answer to that. To actually what was causing it. Yeah, don't hint. Let my questions hang in the air. The only information we have right now regarding the final days is that it seems to be caused at weak points along the celestial currents, the celestial ether currents. Celestial meaning gods and godly bodies, or heavenly bodies. There's another term for celestial. We also know that the goddamn monsters are devoid of ether. There's nothing there, if anything. We also know that it's caused by despair of people. People are made of ether. Is it the celestial current trying to repair itself? Is it... If these events occur in the weak points in the celestial current's network, is it the celestial current trying to repair itself by taking the ether from the surrounding area to do so, which is creating these abominations? Is it the gods, the 12 gods, trying to repair the celestial current? Or are they innocent in this? Are the 12 gods a victim in this as well? I don't know. I look down when I say those kinds of things. I do not want to read you during those times, chat. The last thing I want to do is get spoiled. Let's go talk to Stola. Go carry more boxes? Fuck no.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
But why despair? Why is despair necessary? If it's just a matter of taking ether from the surrounding land near the weak points in the celestial current in order to fix the celestial current, if the celestial current is going to do that, why is despair necessary? Why that emotion? Why that negative emotion? Does it weaken your own, bonds over your own ether? Does it lower your own defenses when you're in a state of despair versus a state of joy? Why is despair necessary? I mean, it causes a great chain reaction. If someone gets despair, it turns into a horrible thing, and then people see the horrible thing and they fall to despair and it becomes a chain reaction. I can see that being great, but why is the emotion of despair necessary? Why not just yank the ether from people regardless? Or from the grass, or from the trees, or from the land to fix the celestial current, if it is that indeed? Because the only indication we have is that this occurs where the celestial current is weakest. I'm not even sure it's called the celestial current, but that's how I imagine it in my mind.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
See smoke coming out of my ears for thinking so hard. You know what's funny? When I'm angry, everything becomes very clear. Thoughts become clear. My brain is focused and sharp. It's really weird. If I'm in a good mood or I'm happy, I get easily distracted by shit, and I can't think clearly, concisely, and quickly. When I'm pissed or grumpy or annoyed or frustrated, all these negative anger. I'm a fucking Sith, chat. I always wished I was a Jedi growing up. I always looked at myself as a goddamn Jedi. Now I'm a fucking Sith. Anger sharpens me, man. I'm a goddamn Sith. Anger is power. I wish I was a Jedi, but it's just not the truth. I'm so much more clear and concise when I'm angry. Why despair? Unless they explain to you at some point that your emotional being does affect your ether. I don't think that's ever been stated ever. That your emotional state affects your ether.
So the merchant Kalzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another.
Darth Krojak? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, Darth Krojak. That is totally a Star Wars name. Darth Maul, Darth Plagueis, Darth Vader, Darth Krojak. Oh my god, it fits perfectly. Such a Dark Knight? I am a fucking Dark Knight. I'm a goddamn Dark Knight. Always have been. That's why when I play any other job, I'm like, it doesn't work. Justice is my justice. You cross me, vengeance. The law prevents me from executing justice. Fuck the law. Justice. I'm a goddamn Dark Knight by nature.
Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Yep, bingo. I literally said that. First person transforms, everyone around them goes, oh shit, it's Ranjit. Despair. Transform. Jar Jar Krojak.
Fear,
Fuck that!
unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
But why? Maybe Ishtola can shine a light on this.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients.
Yes. Why does your negative emotional state affect your ability to hold your being in place, to maintain your ether, to maintain yourself, and prevent yourself from transforming into one of these beasts with no ether? And then what happens to the ether when that happens? It probably gets yoinked right into the celestial stream. The celestial network.
With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors.
What? Did they create even more horrific things because of the sheer amount of creation magic within their bodies? What does that mean?
Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous.
Ishtola's dropping bombs!
Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
It's funny. Something's not adding up in my brain. Chat, I saw someone say stop hinting in the chat. Chat, if you hint, I will fucking ban you. Okay, let me figure this shit out. This is fun. If you drop hints, just get Miro, just fucking ban them. Hide them. Right click, hide user on the channel. They can keep talking, no one will see them. All right. So, when these transformations occur, dark evil things are the result of it. Not trees, not bunnies, dark evil things. And yet, they create Zodiark, literally a dark evil thing, to stop it. That's what's not adding up here. If the things that they... Why? How would you use a being of darkness? Not necessarily evil, because we learned that good, light and dark are not necessarily good and evil. They're just two different things, right? Flooding the first in light is not a good thing, right? So let's remove the moniker of good and evil. Let's just address them as dark and light. Why did you create a being of dark to avert a calamity where the creations are dark? That's fucking crazy. Hi! What's that? Oh, it looks horrible. That looks terrible. Here, bring it over here. That looks horrible. God. It's terrible. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, God. So, the special thing about this chat, this is a quick little side thing. This is Jack Campbell, previous goaltender for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He signed it. Right there on the number 6 is the signature of Jack Campbell, and Jack Campbell was not supposed to sign it. We went to go see him. He was near us. And the reality of it, the rules were no bringing in articles of clothing or this or that for them to sign, that they would sign a photo provided by the event, and he would sign that and give it to you and have a conversation with you, all that jazz. So one of those meeting your favorite sports fans. But Mrs. Crow was wearing her Jack Campbell jersey, and Jack was behind her as she was turned to face for a photo, and Jack kind of stopped behind her, and Jack's like, I'm just tying my shoes, don't mind me, just tying my shoes, and then he signed the back of her jersey for free. So that was really, really cool, because Jack's a nice guy. Because Jack's a nice guy. Yep. Crow is Canadian? Oh yeah, they're A? Here, like, seriously, like, I have Tim Hortons coffee. I'm fucking Canadian there, A, bud. Oh yeah, hop on my moose and ride to the beer store. Get a twofer there, A, bud. Yeah, Jack was not supposed to sign her jersey. It was against the rules. But he was like, I'm just tying my shoe back here. Don't mind me, sign her jersey. Which I thought was sick. Take off, ya hoser. Yeah, eh? Drink some maple syrup there, eh? Anyways. No, Jack's a beauty. I'm very, very sad that he's going to Edmonton. Good luck to him. Just like when Zach Hyman went to Edmonton. Like, Zach has been a lifetime Leaf, but he never got big money. And he finally had 2 or 3 fantastic years. He became an unrestricted free agent. And when he signed a big dollar deal in Edmonton, I don't think a single Leaf fan was mad at him. We were like, yo, Zach, go get the bag. Go get the bag, Zach. Love the Colts hat? I have blue and white disease, chat. I have blue and white disease. I'm a lifelong Leaf fan, a lifelong Colts fan. I got blue and white disease, man. Anyways, so yeah, this doesn't add up. Let's see what we got more about this whole darkness thing going on.
But not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings.
How did the beasts occur back then? Was it their creation magic run amok? Gone awry? And now, you would imagine that many of the people who are here today are sundered beings of them, and therefore have a piece of that capability within them, especially here on the source, where we're a larger fraction of our full sundered selves. So you'd imagine that we have a larger fraction of those creation magic capabilities within us.
Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not.
Fucking speaking the truth.
Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
It probably makes a shit ton of difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to
Yeah,
burn.
that detail, that was the most important, that was the second most important detail of the entire 45 minutes of being wasted. Was he transformed before the skies, and it was despair. So when I say, you could have told me all that information from talking to one barmaid, one merchant, one person who said, you could have had one conversation of, he's had a bad time, he was filled with despair, and a funny thing though, he transformed first. 45 minutes saved. That's what I was trying to get at, chat. It was all filler and it was stupidly wasted full. I am allowed to critique bad parts of an exceptional expansion.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized.
Put the thing into place. That is sports. That's also sex.
It means even
Sex
if
is a
there's
sport.
no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
Right, so this goes back to my first question of what triggered the final days, and why does that allow for the combination of final days plus despair equals beast?
Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Yeah, because first couple of cutscenes after blah 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 was Ishgard with Sid. Sid was there, my hero, and I think we're in Alamigo and Ishgard with two they showed of people exuding the black mist.
Look! It's the satrap!
Taking stalling lessons from Rich? I'm guessing you mean Rich Campbell? I never watched him. I actually preferred watching Asmon's playthrough because I loved Asmon's reactions to things.
The satrap!
The satrap.
Thank the heavens.
Teasing? Fuck no! No teasing! Ah! Anger! Rage! Mad! Teasing bad. I was kidding.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe.
Rich would stall for 3 hours before he starts playing the game. You wanna know why? It's really easy. If you're Rich Campbell, you're a streamer. That's what you are. That's your income. That's your life. That's everything, right? So, shit, I got distracted by the game. So if you're rich and you're in Fantasy XIV and you're seeing numbers you've never seen before, you're seeing subs you've never seen before, you're seeing viewers you've never seen before, and you know that all of that comes to an end when the MSQ ends, of course you stretch it out. Of course you do. Everyone knows that a streamer's numbers will cut in half the minute he's done the MSQ. The minute. The very minute. As soon as a streamer goes, all right, now what do I do? Fucking viewership cut in half. It's gonna happen to me. Happens to everyone. It is what it is. Just admitted to being a Sith? I don't know. Because I would be like a rogue Sith. I would be a rogue Sith who Palpatine's like, yo, Mr. Krojak, go kill those little boys. I'd be like, fuck you, I'm not killing kids. And then I'd kill the Palpatine and become Palpatine and run my own empire with much more justice involved and less kid killing. You know what I mean? That's why Krojak was talking about picking up other Final Fantasy games, y'all. Absolutely. Because I'm not going to sit here once the MSQ is done and just PvP. Because y'all are going to want to watch that. And I care about you not playing 14. I like the story. I like the game. That's the most Sith thing ever? Exactly.
While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last.
I will kill Sidious and become the new emperor and lead a much more glorious empire.
Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes.
Also, fuck off, chat. Why'd you cheer me up? Stop it. Stop. Stop. There's something about being in a bad mood, being angry, being grumpy that just feels fucking good. Remember I just described to you that I have mental clarity when I'm mad and I'm able to focus and pay attention and be very, very precise and very, very pinpoint. And as soon as you're cheering me up, fuck off. I had a great start to the stream. I was grumpy. I was ready to work. And then y'all fucking just cheered me up all this conversation. Now fuck. Damn it, chat. 1 second. Mrs. Crow's moving furniture. I thought it was something more dire than that. I demand you to be happy. Fuck you! Can't tell me what to do. You're not my real mom. Let's keep going.
I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your heart.
Damn it.
Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Ah, you cheered me up, Chad. Fuck off.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Balaka's stand?
That is an old-looking woman. The only reason I mentioned that, not because she's an older woman, just mention that because, wow. Animators. I don't recall seeing a whole lot of old people in this game. It's kind of rare.
My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
Like, they never show old people. It's so weird.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Am I upset that I was cheered up? Yes!
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
Why does nobody ever rush to interrupt us to bring good news?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
You seem familiar. Didn't I talk to you before?
Ah, I remember you from our
Yeah.
first visit.
He was trying to sell shit. Yeah.
Wait, you're... But...
I was gonna say, why can't I pause?
That can wait.
Why
when
can't I
the
pause?
skies turned red, I set off for Balaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend.
This has to be tied to music.
As I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts.
The only reason it's
all
unpausable is because it's being tied to music. It's being tied to
God have
something.
mercy.
Timing.
Your Excellency, save my grandson, I beg of you.
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore
She's gonna turn.
our bravest warriors.
She's gonna
limb
turn.
from limb. What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, stick their fangs into him? The fangs! The screams!
Get away from her, now!
Yeah, chain reaction. Fuck!
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can! No! Vitra, our people, you must save them. My son,
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes. We'll survive. You must. Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations!
Crystal Exarch coming through.
Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stolar and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right.
Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
You notice how you couldn't see his eyes there? Little Crystal Exarch vibe. Hood up. Couple things we learned there. Most importantly, the transformation can be reversed. Maybe not once the transformation is complete, but the act of the transformation, mid-transformation, can be halted or reversed. That's going to come into play later in this game. That is abso-fucking-lutely going to come into play somewhere later in this expansion. Either it's your player character or a scion is going to begin the change and is going to be halted and reverted. It's coming. That was foreshadowing. Less foreshadowing, more showing you the examples so that when it happens down the road, you're not surprised. That's coming. 2, Raha. So long as Raha is not talking to you one-on-one, he's a badass. He can bust out his Crystal Exarch experience for all of his years and just take control of the situation. Raha is very much like Captain America in that regard, where he's a reluctant leader. He's not born for leadership, but he'll do it if he has to in those situations, which is really, really cool. And the other thing is, I like how that cutscene did not give me the opportunity to stop it, because it added to the sense of dread, the sense of urgency, the sense of pacing. Because you know the player can't stop it. So it's just back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And you can time it with the music perfectly, which is what they did. So that was cool too. Ra's a badass. Absolutely a badass. Okay, move on to the next. I'm done in this. Like, me emotionally, mentally, I'm done in this zone. I can't wait to see or to go. I want to go to Ishgard to help Ishgard. You know, I want to go to Gridania and help Gridania. I want to see this happening elsewhere throughout Eorzea and not just here in the zone. I mean, I understand that you've got to do it in the zone because this is the expansion zone, blah, blah, blah. I want to go elsewhere. When was the last time I was in Gridania for any particular reason? Hi. Oh, you're more durable than I expected. Good sir. A Terminus Snatcher. Dialogue skipper? Yep, I was tired of reading out loud. Didn't feel like it. You are technically correct. I am indeed a dialogue skipper. To do the role quest then? Cool. Might get around to them sometime. Hello, hello. Summon my boy. Come on, Frank. Cool. Tank role quest is required for certain things I want to have. That's particularly vague. Let me sit down. It's a shame I leveled no Kaza classes. Ah, it's a shame I can't buy a level 80 caster. It cannot be what? I wouldn't dare. Of course I would. I'm here for the story. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV for the fucking story, chat. That's what I really care about. And if I have to spend a little bit of cash to help me unlock some more badass story, I'll do it. We must heal those we can and quickly. I see no beast, will stay on your guard. Okay. Buy a summoner, get a scholar for free. It's true. Has no pulse. Gored by a terrible beast. Great. Bum 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 bum. Man does not respond. Two trials unlocked behind the relic? Interesting. In here? What the hell? Oh, okay, there we go. It's actually a heavy box. What's up, Moonty? Let us do what we can to see the damage spreads no further, and no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Oh, the AR relics? Ah, I got you. Pray look for Matzia. Cool. Alfie, Matzia's right there. Just turn to your left. Turn to your left. It's right there. This is Yervet, the elder here. He has heard, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy bees came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matzia, do you perchance remember Karasaf and Mivan, the young couple who always bought your freshest catches? How can I forget? When I first came to peddle my wares, just desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Karasaf and Mivan bought my fish and sung its praises. They have turned my fortunes around. I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude those fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task. Go to their aid. Cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Sure. Nothing better to do. Termite mounds? Or just mounds? Slowly but surely exploring the zone. I wonder after you beat the game if this zone looks different. Hey, random 8th occurred. It's random. Hello. I'll worry about those later. I think Endwalker is lower than Stormblood. You're a masturbator. No, you're not even a masturbator because a masturbator has skill. You're an amateur baiter. That was so obvious. Your bait's too obvious. You gotta hide it better. The temple is just ahead. That was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friend made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. Newfoundhudis. That was Karasaf. Bait shamed? I'm bait shaming him. I'm shaming him for his lack of bait skills. Work on your bait skills, come back, and try to become a masturbator for me, okay? Until then, bait harder. Over here? Yep. Stormblood had no trolley. Stormblood felt like it was nothing but trolley. You go, Frey. By thigh size. Ooh. Oh, is the baiter still baiting? Come on, baiter. Get better. Do better, baiter. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. Is the wife still around? Or is the... Oh, nice. Cannot feel my legs. Talk him out of it. Talk him out of it. Talk him out of it. Talk him down, man. Come on, Crow. Pineapple pizza is actually kind of tasty. It's tasty. But the thing is, if you're doing pineapple pizza, you gotta be in the mood for pineapple pizza. It's almost like you're not even eating goddamn pizza. It's like you're having a totally different meal. So you got like pineapple pizza, and then like almost all other pizzas are like separate meal categories almost. Pineapple pizza is pretty good. But man, you gotta be in the mood for it. It's a whole new experience. I'm objectively wrong that pineapple pizza feels like it's different than other pizza? Nah. Disagree. Hard disagree. Dessert pizza? Third category. That's the third category. So you got like this pineapple pizza where you got like the sweetness of the pineapple with the same as the pizza. It's a really weird experience, but it's different. It's separate. And then you've got like pizza, however you like it. And then you got dessert pizza, which isn't even pizza anymore. It's just dessert in the shape of pizza. What's wrong with cheeseburger pizza? Search the jungle, find the kid, find the wife. Is fruit on a pizza that weird? It's kind of a little bit weird. I mean, I think pineapple is the only fruit I'd ever seen on a pizza. Now, tomato sauce is technically a fruit. Tomato is technically a fruit. But pineapple is the only relatively sweet topping I can think of that ever goes on pizza. Let's go save the wife and child. Bell peppers are a fruit? Yeah, but I wouldn't, I mean, so when I say fruit, I mean like strawberry, apple, pineapple, a sweet tasting fruit. Not like a pepper, which is often treated and prepared and tastes like a vegetable. Or even tomatoes, which are often treated, prepared, and taste like a vegetable. I mean, your more traditional fruits. I think pineapple is the only one that ever goes on pizza. You're not about to toss apples on a pizza, right? You're not about to toss like a strawberry on a pizza. Unless you are. If you are, then you are. So be it. Kid hunting. What if we did? I would take a bite, but I can already imagine the flavor of strawberry plus the savory sauce of pizza and cheese, and trying to combine those flavors in my mind just feels very weird. Like super weird. There's something about pineapple and pizza sauce that kind of works. But again, it's like you're eating a whole new meal at that point. Put banana curry on pizza. I think the curry flavor to banana curry helps. You know what I mean? The sourness of it? Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's that tartness to pineapple. That works fairly well with pizza sauce. It's very different. Why would anyone grill a fruit? I don't know. Grilling a vegetable is phenomenal. You throw some asparagus, take the asparagus, you put some oil on it, right? A little salt and pepper, a little garlic. Put it right on the grill. Oh, dude. Fantastic. Fantastic, chat. Apple cinnamon dessert pizza. But then again, yes, a dessert pizza is different. Because the dough is different. And the sauce is different. Dessert pizza is not even pizza. It's dessert in the shape of a pizza. But it's still dessert. You know what I mean? Never liked Xenos, and the Garleans have always been boring. The post-Stormblood MSQ is better than Endwalker for me. True not baiting. Had long discussions with my FC. Now you're baiting. That's bait. That's straight bait. That's straight bait. Post-Stormblood MSQ was better than Stormblood, but it still pales in comparison to every other aspect in the game. I would rather play through a Realm fucking Reborn than go through Stormblood again. I am not kidding. For me, it's like, bottom is base Stormblood, then a Realm Reborn, then a Realm Reborn post-patches, then Stormblood post-patches, and then the rest of the fucking game. Base Stormblood sucks. The storytelling sucks. The characters suck. Can't stand it. Never been so bored playing a Final Fantasy game in my life. Now, that is because I am Canadian. And as a Canadian, a story around the freeing of a subjugated people means nothing to me, which is unfortunate. I'm very, very grateful to have grown up in an environment where that means nothing to me and it doesn't resonate with me. There are many cultures around the world where that story is probably very powerful. And that's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair. What's about to happen, chat? Don't just... Brosetsu. Brosetsu's awesome. He's still nowhere near as cool as, like, so many other characters and so many expansions. Compare Brosetsu and Emmerich.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
Compare Brosetsu and Astidian. Compare Brosetsu and the Crystal Exarch. Compare, like, there's so many other amazing characters all throughout the history of this game, early expansions and recent expansions, that I would have put above and beyond Brosetsu. And Brosetsu's a bro! I played A Realm Reborn in English. Minfilia's pretty bad. Minfilia's pretty bad. I will take Brosetsu over Minfilia. Minfilia's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Yep.
It's me. How fare you below?
Why are you so quiet? How could I deal with Minfilia and original Alfie? Because I had to.
I will inform Vritra.
Because I was streaming, and as such, I had to.
Chaos and panic sweep Raz Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahoan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father.
You gonna do something, Vitra?
My friends fight alongside your radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it.
Yeah, Stormblood was slow as molasses. The post patches, way better. Stormblood sucked. Can't say it.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflict this abhorrent punishment upon them.
Very cool shot. Coming up. Nice.
A nightmare
yeah,
from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
The only thing I don't like about Final Fantasy XIV trailers is that the trailers literally tell you scenes that will happen in the game. Ishtola confronting Charlene. The Dragoon riding on Vitra. Blah, 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 blah. On and on. Like, I almost wish it wouldn't do that, you know? I almost wish the trailers wouldn't give such direct scenes. No, for sure, no context. But when you're playing the game, you know what's kind of going to happen because of the trailer a bit. The cinematic trailer.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Razat Khan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust.
Ha! You're talking to a Stinian, friend.
Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on.
Bringing Heavensward into relevance in this story here. Finally. We had a conversation a handful of streams ago how many of the events or much of Stormblood and Heavensward doesn't have a whole lot of relevance in Endwalker. This is a very good way to tie in the events of Heavensward into Endwalker within the plot to help sway this dragon here and now. That without the events of Heavensward, without the experiences that Estinian went through, maybe Vitra never would have been swayed. Maybe Vitra never would have taken the mantle of leadership. So now Heavensward has some relevance here in this moment, above and beyond just typical Domino stuff, which is cool. This is what I want to see more of.
And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Razat Khan hangs in the balance. We have company.
Hey, fugly.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Oh, that's right from the trailer. Such a badass. He said the line, right? He said the line! If Mavon fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Well, let's go find him. How can I at a time like this? They could be dead. Or they could be alive. So allow myself to be overcome by this fear. I too might become a beast. Not so sure I understand, but I'll do my best. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? Didn't find the friends? That's not good. That's unacceptable. I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Yeah, find the mom and the child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alize and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matsia speak with Elder? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you're able to. Damn it, twins, don't go off on your own. It's not cool. We will save the mother and the child. We can do that much more for the father. Do not, under any circumstances, go off on your own. I forbid it. I forbid it. They're not going to listen to me, are they, chat? They're not going to listen to me at all. If you like dragons, hate politics. If you enjoy the politics, don't care for dragons. No, it's not. No, the politics in Stormblood were not strong enough. I fucking love politics. The politics in Stormblood were not compelling enough to put up with the sludge that was the Stormblood base MSQ. Which culminated in a stupid sing-song kind of cutscene thing that was just dumb and cringy. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not even sorry. I'm not sorry. Quite the opposite of sorry. It was just bad. But it redeemed itself in the post MSQ. That was so far superior. So far superior. It was really enjoyable. Why would they listen to you? Because they won't listen to me, because they're the twins, and the twins run off and do their own thing because they're twins. And that's what they do. They're all twinsies and stuff. And they're like, thanks, Crow, we're gonna go now, bye! And off they go, being twins. Which is just the worst. So what problem is it sandwiched between two better expansions? Yep. And it's bad. It's not like base Stormwood was good between two exceptional expansions. No, it's not good. And it's okay. Final Fantasy XIV can't bat 1,000. The developers can't bat 1,000. Some things fall flat, and there's no problem with that. They learned from their mistakes, they improved it in the post MSQ, and then they fucking released Shadowbringers. Not that bad? No, it's bad. No, Stormblood's actually bad. Base Stormblood's actually bad. I am not alone in that thinking. I believe the people who believe it's good are the exception, not the rule. Am I wrong? Maybe. I don't have a survey of 100,000 gamers. Man, I wish I could survey 100,000 players who played 14 from varying countries and polled them. That'd be sick. That'd be cool. 100,000 Final Fantasy XIV gamers giving each expansion a rating from 1 to 10. That'd be kind of fun. I'll never get a sample size that big. You know what I mean? You're so bored of listening to the Stormblood discourse? Great, because I'm ending the stream. Love you guys. I'll see you later. We can build out a poll here. Oh yes, because 100 people is a big enough sample size. No, I'm talking like 100,000 people. We need a huge sample size to put it to rest. To put the argument to rest. Anyways, we're done for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. You'll be redirected to tomorrow's stream at the end of this, so make sure you go to the stream, drop a like, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Have a great day. I got work to do. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go drop a like on that new stream. You better do it. You better do it. You better do it.